Hello and good evening, everyone. Yeah, I made the video. I'm making this video rather because I promised I will make it, and this and the reason is because someone requested that why is divorce on the rampant? Like, what actually causes divorce in marriage? Yeah, this is a question that thousands of people out there want to know the answer to. They are worried. What are the causes of marriage failure? Which we all know is the reason and the origin of divorce. Okay, I've been able to put out to get some points. Yeah, which I would love to share with us. So feel free at the end of the video to comment. Feel free as well also to share the video. You don't know, you might be helping someone. Some people might find it helpful, while some might think whatever otherwise. So, first is the peers. Yeah, peers. While growing up, we have our group, we have our friends, we have the category of people we work with. So, and while working with this category of people, we most of the time had the same goals. I'm getting married at the age of 22. Yeah, I'm getting married at the age of 22. By the age of 30, I must have finished giving birth and stuff like that. As children or as kids, we don't have the mindset that life is not that way. We find it difficult to believe that how can this person be ahead of me in this aspect when we all had the plans together. This is one of the many reasons why a lot of people dabble into unnecessary marriage. Please permit me to use that word. It is actually unnecessary marriage. Now, because all my mates are getting married, ah, I'm 25 years old, and look at all the ladies in my caucus are all getting married. So people will start looking down on me. Let me just settle down. Anybody that comes in, I'll just manage. No, no, I'll just manage the person like that. I will cope. I will cope. I will cope. And there, you didn't even bother to ask those who are married, how is it going with them? Yes, we need to ask questions. Our people say that a questionnaire, anyone who is used to asking questions can never get lost, even if the person is in an environment where he or she don't have never been before. And we all can testify to that. So, secondly, so rather, we don't want to give in to peer pressure in the aspect of marriage, knowing fully well what we are going into. Secondly, it's the parents, family members. When are you getting married? Don't you think you are old enough? Ah, look at this your mate, Adebisi is married. Look at this your mate, Dorcas is married. Look at this your mate, Charity is married. You all went to the same school. Is it not the same year that you graduated with her? You are still here eating my food. Look at this one, look at that one. At that point, what comes to the lady's mind? What comes to the guy's mind? Let me just marry and settle this woman. My mother is disturbing me. She needs give me my grandchildren. When am I going to have my grandkids? When am I going to have my grandkids? You see the guy will just run into any lady. Just let me just marry her and let her give kids to my mom, because I want to make my mom, I want to make my parents happy. You have your siblings. Auntie, see this your friend is married though. When are you getting married now? We have extended family members. When am I coming to take your drink? When I go drink for your head now, when this one, when that one. These people will not tell you that there is time for everything. And you as an individual should stand firm in whatever decision you have made in the aspects of marriage. I'm not using relationship here now. It is marriage. Don't let any family member push you into marriage. I've come across people. My parents have been disturbing me. They want me to get married. They want me. If not because of my mother, why will I even fall into this kind of person? If not because of my siblings, why will I even fall into this kind of person? And the aspect of marriage, my dear, you telling me to go and marry somebody must, like, are you the one? Okay, let's assume the money, the finance we have at hand is just what will do the celebration and all that to please you and those of your likes. Will those same people, will you guys pushing me to get married, will you still be the one to fend for me and my family? By the time I start making kids, will you stand by me? In the aspect of unforeseen occurrences, will you come through for me? These are things we need to ask ourselves. We need to wisen up. We need to wisen up, not allowing peer pressure, family pressure, whatsoever to make us, push us into what we are not interested in at that point in time. Another one is lust. Yeah, you heard me right. Lust, not love. There is a difference between lust and love. And one funny thing in life is this: when you come across true love, you will definitely know that yes, you are in love. And the sad truth is that lust makes you feel like you're in love. Oh, yeah, it makes you feel like you're in love. However, I'm going to highlight some points to help you understand when you are being driven by lust and when you are being driven by love. Now, when you're being driven by lust, what happens to you is this: you only see the physical appearance. Ah, my babe can dance very well. Can't you see the back side? Can't you see the front side? Look at the face. Oh my goodness, she's a classy babe, and stuff like that. And the babe in turn doesn't ask you your goals. Doesn't ask you your future plans. Not even monetary aspects. Like, what makes you? What do you intend to make out of yourself at a certain point in time? No. We are all after, oh, let's go clubbing. Oh, let's go clubbing. Oh, my friend is having a naming ceremony. There is a party going down there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, the best shoes, the best clothes. Because you think you have the money, you start, oh. Yeah, that's lust. And lust brings about pretense. Anyone who loves you, when someone loves you, the person will not pretend to you. This is me. I am Florence. My name is Florence. I will not tell you my name is Angela. I'm living in trenches. I will not start pretending like I'm living in a mansion. No. I manage to eat one square meal. If I discover that you are someone that can provide up to 2 or 3, man, I will help you manage it. You understand stuff like I'm being myself, not pretense. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the guy will be like, oh my goodness, man, this is it, this is it, this is the kind of girl I want to be. Oh, the girl I can vibe with, I can do this, I can do that. At the end of the day, what does the future hold for you and such a person? Have you ever sat down to think about that? These people who get married out of lust, yes, tend to lose their home. They tend to have a broken home. That's just the basic truth. You see, nothing, no preaching can make such people compatible. Oh no. But when you are in love with someone who is in love with you becomes nature, because love itself is natural, is a natural phenomenon. When someone is in love with you, in times of plentiful, the person enjoys, and when the plenty becomes small, the person also manages with you. Like, the person is flexible, both either man or woman. The person is flexible at all costs. Like, they don't, okay, our house rent is we can't renew the rent for 3 bedroom flats anymore, we are going to stay in a 1 bedroom bungalow, blah blah. The person is ready to go with you. That is love. Love is someone who is after your inner peace, not just your physical peace. Someone who is ready, who is out to make sure you are happy no matter the situation. That is love. And not, hey honey, my makeup is finished. My babe love makeup, she's using the best makeup in town, blah blah blah. I've come across all those things. That's lost. It can't help you. It can't build a marriage. You cannot build a home with that. No, you can't. Now, when you are pretending, because I don't want to lose this guy, I don't want to lose this lady, she's so beautiful, this is the type of beautiful lady I'm expecting, like this type of lady I want to marry, the lady that whenever you step out with her like this, everybody will cut car. The type of guy I want to marry is the guy that if you see his car, all my friends will be tripping, they will be envious of me, blah 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 blah. So because I happen to get somebody like that, I start pretending. If he says, baby, I don't like someone eating fufu, and I know deep down within me that fufu is my best food, fufu is my favorite food, I'll not say, okay, I don't eat fufu either. I start doing what? I channel my swallow level to semo or things I know that I don't like on the norms. I'm actually giving an illustration here. So, I do that. For how long will I continue? Okay, maybe he travels and comes in accidentally or unannounced to see the house smelling of fufu. What do you think will be like? What do you think will be the reaction in that particular scenario? You can visualize that. You can imagine that. See, let's try to be who we are at all points in time. I used to tell people, once you are dating, I love dating so much, so much. I love courtship. In fact, it's the favorite part, because that is the time you get to know who you want to spend the rest of your life with. During that period, what do? Jump from one hotel to another, from one club to another, visit the latest eatery, the latest boutique, or whatever. Is that what you do? That shouldn't be what you do. Take your time to understand this person. This attitude he or she is exhibiting, can I continue to tolerate it for a lifetime? It's not a question of he will change or she will change. Erase that mentality. Okay, the way I'm pretending that I don't like fufu when I know I love fufu, can I continue like this for as long as forever? Can I? These are questions we need to ask ourselves. If you discover that, okay, something that you cannot do without, see, I will call you bros. No vessel. Me, I love fufu very, very well. I love fufu. So if you don't love fufu, I don't think it's as simple as that. Because see, common fufu will now make you lose your relationship. You see that's common fufu can cost your life as well. Yes. I remember my mom once told me a story of a broken home. Do you know the cause of the broken home? Toothpaste. Yes. Toothpaste, you and I know. Put it here, don't put it here. Press it from the middle, press it from the bottom. That was how the home dissolved. Yeah. If during the course or at the course of dating, if at the course of dating, these people were able to understand, okay, this is it and this is it. Had it been they went their separate ways at that point in time, probably they might have been friends. It wouldn't have resulted to violence or insult or whatever. We just want to take note of that. Another thing is materialism. Another thing is materialism. Yes, a lot of people get into marriage because of material things. See, I want to go to school. I need a man. At least by the time I get married now, my husband will send me to school. I now see somebody that wants to marry me. Yes, I would like to further my school. The man knows very well that he's not capable enough to enroll me, or he won't permit me to further my education. He pretends, he keep quiet. Because he loved the beauty of the lady, because he loved the backside, because he loved the bobs, because he loved the facial expression, because he loved the way she smiles, because he loved the way she does this, because she loved one particular clothes, because you see that wedding gown my friend wife wore, I want this lady to wear it. It will also look good on her. Stuff like that. You now promise something you know you cannot do. Tomorrow you tell her that, I'm sorry, me, I cannot. You are going to school. Which school? Are you not a married woman? What do you want to do with the money? Don't worry, I'll provide. Blah 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 blah. And you expect the woman to be happy? Okay. As a lady, you see a guy that provides you with everything, anything materialistic you want, he provides it for you. Oh my goodness. This is the perfect man for me. You need the latest car. Within the twinkle of an eye, it is there for you. You need the latest shoe. He provides it for you. Because he provides you material things, you fail to examine his mental states. Because if I lose him now, who will buy all these things for me? The latest this one in town, the latest that one in town, he will buy it for you. You did not sit down to ask yourself, is this guy mentally matured? Is this lady mentally matured? What is his strength? What are his weaknesses? What are her strengths and her weaknesses as well? Can I condone her weakness? Can I keep up with it? Can I keep up with his weakness? Can I keep up with that? No, you didn't. You are busy buying the latest wristwatch, the latest this, the latest that, stuff like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. The wedding gown my friend wore on her wedding day is so sweet, and I've seen another wedding gown that is more beautiful than that one and more expensive than that. If I see a guy that can provide that one for me, I will do this, I'll do that. Because of that, you dabble into the marriage. Oh yes, because of that, you dabble into the marriage. And what is the outcome? Battering, hitting, scolding, shouting. Now let's talk about growth. Yeah, another point is growth. Before you think you want to marry, before you even start to reason of settling down with someone's son or someone's daughter, have you asked yourself if you are matured? Am I fully matured? When I'm talking about maturity, please, I'm not talking about your age. Age is just a number, you know. I'm not talking about your physical growth. If you like, be 8 feet tall. When you are not mentally matured, you are not matured. This person I want to settle down with, how does he handle issues like this, like this, like this? How does she handle issues like this, like this, like this? Is he matured enough to tolerate some of my flaws Am I matured enough to tolerate some of his flaws? Mind you, it is something that while thinking about something like this, it's you think a lifetime something, not just yes, in the next 1 month or 2 months. And once he just gets married, that will change him. Once he just gets married, that will change him. Sorry, oh, sorry, big time. You are actually stepping towards your doom. Yes, because if you come out alive, thank you. Then thank God for your life. And if you happen to lose your life at along the line, that be it. Life goes on for those who are living. Try to examine your partner's maturity, mental maturity. You know he talks a lot. Can I condone somebody who talks a lot? What are the kind of things he loves to, the kind of discussion he brings up outside? Can I take such? I want to give you an example with myself. Yes. I called off a relationship. I called off a relationship because of the way he talks. I couldn't take it. I can't imagine myself in a public place with my husband, so to say, and he starts discussing, explaining to the public the signs on my body parts and the color of my body parts and stuff like that. I just can't imagine. In fact, my head was I was blown. I was overblown with anger. But I had to hold myself because after all, we were just dating. After that, I just called it off. Yeah, I can't take it. Ashdafo, he lavishes a lot on me. He gives me money. He don't. Whenever he sees my call, he picks it up. He does it. My dear, if you make a mistake of not examining the mental maturity of your partner and you dabble into that relation and you dabble into that marriage, oh my goodness. Sorry, nobody will bear your cross with you. The time you had to examine, to put things straight, you didn't. You were busy lusting after unnecessary things. Now, I can't settle for somebody, or you don't just marry somebody because he or she is independent. You have people asking you as a lady, what do you do for a living? Do you work? Yes. Where do you work? I work in so and so place. Okay, that's good. Now, the guy is, since she's working, she's an independent lady, she's ready for marriage. Are you sure? Okay, as a guy, I'm a millionaire, I have my car, I have my houses, I have this, I have that, I have that, I have. So because you're independent, you think you're matured enough to own a home or to handle a home. Do you think you have what it takes to build a successful home? Do you think so? No. You don't say, okay, because look at all the people I graduated with are all married. Let me just marry her. See, don't see your time, the time for your life, and the time for my own are not the same. So stop checking your time using my own clock. No, it cannot work. It cannot. That's where a lot of people get it wrong. Because I have a rapid growth. I'm looking older than my age, or all my mates are married. I see. I'm feeling. See, a living dog, they said, is better than a dead lion. One thing you should make paramount in your life before gambling into any marriage is your peace of mind. This person I want to settle down with, is she ready to give me peace of mind? Am I ready to work towards the peace of mind of my partner? These are self-searching questions we need to ask ourselves before we go ahead and say, yes, I do. If you find out you cannot condone, feel free. See, this you want me to do, I cannot do it. It is impossible. Highest thing that will happen, it's over. You will cry over it 2 days, 3 days. Hey, at worst, 1 week. Hey, it is so much. 1 month, life goes on. It's better for you to feel that pain that is temporary than for you to take the one that is permanent. Imagine yourself. Now, okay, you are now married, children are there, this is there, that is there, and the church pastor, priest, blah, 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 telling you you cannot leave your home, you are married, marriage is for better or worse. Blah. Had it been you walked away when the ground was still dried, when the chick can easily run away, had it been you left at that point in time, do you think you will be suffering all what you are going through now? We need to ask ourselves. We need to ask ourselves. Examine yourself. Self-examination is something we shouldn't joke with. Whenever we are dating anybody, once you see, okay, this person is dating, you see that sign of, maybe he or she is taking it to another level. Examine yourself, oh, examine yourself. Examine yourself. Oh, yes, examine yourself. Ask yourself. Think through. Think through. If actually you are mentally balanced, is my mentality balanced to tolerate somebody else jaga jaga? Or am I matured enough to overlook? Am I matured enough to tolerate? Am I matured enough to let go of some certain things?